Okay, so let's talk about the polygon angle sum theorem. We know that in a polygon, or in a triangle, we knew that the sum of all the angles is always 180. It turns out we can find out what the sum of the angles in any polygon will be. To do that, we use this formula right here. The sum, that's important, so all of the angles added together for a n-gon, so remember n, this tells you how many sides it has. You take the number of sides minus 2, and then you multiply by 180. You want to have this formula in your notes. The sum of the measures of the angles in a polygon is n minus 2 times 180, where n is the number of sides. So let's use that down here. Let's find the sum of the angles in each polygon below. So a quadrilateral, the first thing you want to say is, well, how many sides does that have? Well, a quadrilateral, hopefully you have those written down, is a four-sided figure. So we use our formula, which says to do n minus 2 times 180. N is our number of sides, so we're doing 4 minus 2 times 180. 4 minus 2 is just 2, and 2 times 180 is 360. So there are a total of 360 degrees if you add all the angles in a quadrilateral together. Now, one thing that's important to note is this is one you may want to have memorized along with triangles as we go forward, because they do bring up quadrilaterals a bit more than other figures. Okay, next let's do an octagon. So how many sides does an octagon have? It has 8 sides. We go ahead and put that into our formula, the number of sides minus 2 times 180. The number of sides in an octagon is 8, so we're doing 8 minus 2 times 180. 8 minus 2 is 6. Okay, so to get our answer, we're going to take 6 times 180. So this one has a pretty big amount. The number of degrees, if we add all the angles inside an octagon, are 1080. And finally, let's do a 13-gon. How many sides does a 13-gon have? It has 13. Again, we just put that into the formula. We want the sum of the angles inside a 13-gon. We do n minus 2 times 180. Our n in this case is 13 because we have 13 sides. 13 minus 2 is 11. So it would be 11 times 180. The total degrees, if we add all the angles inside a 13-gon, is 1,980 degrees. Okay, so again, there's all of our solutions worked out again. So let's try this one. Find the sum. Okay, and you'll want to read your questions carefully. Make sure it says sum. The sum of the interior angle measure of a convex 14-gon. So first okay, how many sides does a 14-gon have? It has 14. We use our formula. The sum of the measures of the angles inside a polygon is n minus 2 times 180. We have 14 sides. So we go 14 minus 2 is 12. And we are taking 12 times 180. We get 2,160 would be the sum of the measures and the angles, inside a 14-gon.